Oh, man, here we go. Another one. Shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to the team. 7 here. T here. J-Hill Podcast, you already know what time it is, man. Oh, you know, it's different when I go home.
Straight up.
It's different. Special guest in the building. YBS Skola is in this motherfucker. What up, dog?
What's happening?
Yo, we've been trying to do this for a minute, man.
So many months, weeks, and days, man.
Bro, I think it's so many places to go. But before we get started, what I want to do is I want to celebrate you, dog, for just years of doing your thing.
Appreciate it.
You know, the world might not know yet. They knowing.
They gonna know sooner than later.
For sure. But for the niggas that know, we know. T, can we get that, man? Come on, man. Celebrate my guy, man. Come on, man. We're going to pop bottles, get some champagne in this motherfucker, take some toast. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, T. Appreciate it, dog. You want to pop this? You can pop it.
You can pop that joint.
I'm going to pop it. We're going to do this. This is what real niggas do, man. They celebrate each other.
Straight up.
A lot of niggas be scared to celebrate their people or even the niggas that they admire.
I want to congratulate you too, man. Keep your shit going, man. I've been watching you from afar for a minute, and I've been seeing your shit progress. You cursing away, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've been seeing your shit progress, man. And it's a good look for the city.
Appreciate that.
It's like your platform, how you doing it, how you going about it, just bringing the city with you. That's true.
I appreciate that, dog. I wanted to before we start, I don't know if you can see that, but I want to talk some shit today.
Sure.
Can I do my job today?
Sure.
I just wanted to ask you that because, you know, sometimes this shit can get uncomfortable. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of things that, you know, niggas, I don't think you talked about publicly yet.
Yeah.
And there'd be a lot of little shit be going on. You know?
What you call some shit, but some shit I ain't gonna what you call.
I'll talk about some shit.
Yeah, I talk about some shit. I talk about shit that got to do with me, but I ain't talking about nobody shit that got to do with nobody else.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, everything is really about you, for real.
Facts.
It's just some shit just might not be true. Some shit just might be like rumors and shit.
Facts.
You know, it's my job to, I just ask the questions, bro. That's all. Here, dog. You can pour your own drink. We celebrating. I bring you gifts and shit. I don't know too many niggas bringing niggas gifts and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Celebrating my nigga. All right, so damn, man, how have you been? I feel like I could just start there. How have you been? How are you? Where your mental at?
I'm good, man. I'm in a good space right now, for real. Like probably the best shape I ever been, to be honest with you.
Why?
Cause I wish I knew what I know now back then, but I still got time. It ain't like it's still hope. You dig what I'm saying? But it's dudes that be in the same situations as me, but can't learn from their mistakes. Niggas catch 10 years, niggas get killed. You feel what I'm saying? Just different trials and tribulations that you sometimes a nigga can't shake back from. That had some shit in reach of distance, like could have changed everybody's life. I feel like I still got that shit in reach of distance, and it's more better now because what I know now that I ain't know back then is I'm more focused, I'm more hands-on, I'm more like disciplined. I got my eye on the prize right now. I
feel like, you know, it's crazy. That's the process of just growing up for us.
Yeah, growth.
We got to learn so much on our own.
Facts.
As black men especially.
Especially where we coming from, you got to learn that shit from experience.
Yo, it's crazy because you would think, man, we would be so much further in life in general, in our careers, whatever, we just had somebody to teach us the way.
Facts. And that's what I want to be, for real. I want to be one of them pioneers that make it where it's though, and like all the young guys around me, I want to be able to like make it a layup for them. Something I ain't have. So, I mean, that's an easy segue into like, you know, for the people who don't know you personally, I feel like it's easy to look at you and think you did have somebody like that. Like niggas from the city, they look at your pops and they think like, shit, it don't get more plugged in than that. Yeah, but at the same token, though, I had to work. I spent endless nights, endless hours, endless money on my own. There ain't nobody spend a dime on me. Nobody paid for no video for me. Nobody said, hey, this for your music video. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like for years since I started it, I was on front line investing in my career because I knew like at some point it'll get greater. I knew it'd get greater later. So it's like, it was times I might spend $1,000 for a week straight on the studio, just blocking it off for the whole day.
Damn.
You feel what I'm saying? That even with all relationships in the world, you still got to do. I feel like it's like you certain stuff you still got to do. Like, you got like, I got a lot of relationships. I know a lot of people, but I still got to work on my end. Clothes, you know what I mean? Like, you can have a billionaire in your family, and you can have an investment that you might need $500,000 that you could turn to $50 million. That a billionaire ain't gonna give you the money if he don't like really probably see you actually, besides just talking about it, putting footwork behind it. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta work.
Do you feel like at any given time you were trying to like prove to your pops that like, yo, I'm serious with this shit, or?
Nah, I wasn't never trying to prove to nobody but me. I wasn't never trying to prove to nobody.
I remember y'all had a conversation on IG Live a couple years ago. It was a big thing. And I don't know if it was a couple years, a year ago.
Probably when I first came home, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
When I first came home.
And he was saying, one of the things he was saying was, bro, you don't really ask niggas for nothing. Like, even him, he was like, bro, you'll do so much without asking him. And you know he got the resources. I was just curious, why though? Why make it harder for yourself if you got somebody that can get you in these rooms easier?
I wouldn't say like make it harder for myself. I wouldn't really feel like that make it harder. I just be feeling like, I mean, in some cases I do what you call like, but see, it depends. It depends on the scenario and the person. See, my father, I'm gonna mention stuff to my father all day. Like, hey, see if you get somebody do this, I'm gonna do that with him all day. He talking about besides like him. He probably talking about like artists, stuff like that. Like people in positions that I can say, hey, can you do this for me? But I won't ask.
I remember he said it was hard to get you to ask him for shit too. He was like, man, you ain't even ask me for a lot.
Facts. And I'm appreciative, and it's like I be taking matters in my own hands for real. And sometimes I be feeling like I got the blueprint, so it's like I don't need nothing. I got everything I really need. What's gonna come from work. Like once it pay off. I don't be really trying like at some stuff, like I be feeling like I look at it like this. I look at it like progression. As long as I progress, it'll get easier. It'll get like long as I just work smarter, it'll get easier for me. And by that being said, work. As long as I get some records, everybody be at my front door. Like at one point I had my father, I had a label, Atlanta Records, trying to get at me, but I had already agreed to something with Meek. So instead of me like Atlanta Records spent back through, I was gonna go to Atlanta Records with Meek. So instead of me going around Meek straight to Atlantic like I could have, I still went with Meek. And my deal went to somebody else. And where they at in their career and where I'm at is like this. But I just be like, it's a learning experience.
So what you think you were here and they're there?
No, they here. I feel like they went here.
Okay.
And I jive here, yeah.
Right.
For sure. Cause like when you talking about like show prices and how much you getting for shows, I might say if it's 10,000, he getting 40.
Wait, what artist was that?
I ain't gonna speak on the artist.
I mean,
I ain't gonna name drop.
Okay. I was just curious because I don't know. Did they sign with him or they signed with somebody else?
They signed with Atlantic.
Straight with Atlantic. They ain't
Straight
go through
with
me.
Atlantic, right.
I feel like, it's crazy. But did they have ties with Meek? Just curious.
No.
I asked. The only reason I asked that is because, bro, Meek then got fucked by like few artists that he discovered,
right,
put on,
facts,
and he ain't reap nothing from it.
The business gotta be straight.
Damn, son, that shit crazy.
Guy had a business straight.
What happened with that situation though? With the Dream Chasers?
Man, cause our business was straight. Our shit was like, it wasn't no whole bunch of misunderstandings. It was a 6 to 9 month management. That's it. If I want to keep going, I can. If I don't got to.
What makes you not want to continue with that?
I probably went way over the 6 to 9 months, but it just was a matter of me like, I just took control back in my own hands, took matters in my own hands for real. It's
crazy because, like, coming up, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know about in your shoes, but I can only imagine. We like, yo, when is Meek going to sign Scooter? When is Meek going to sign Skola, when is he gonna put these niggas on? He always reposting y'all. When is he gonna put them on, right?
Facts.
And then you in a position where he manages you, and it's like, nah, bro, I just wanna take back control of what I got going on.
I did it, and it's like I ain't really feel no. I grew in it for sure, met people for sure, but it wasn't nothing that I couldn't really do on my own for real. Some stuff I couldn't do on my own, as far as the relationships, probably wouldn't have been never in these rooms. But as far as like day to day what I was doing, I really was still doing the same shit day to day that I was doing before I even did it.
For the niggas that don't know, right, and they see it and they think is, yo, I get signed to Meek, I'm on, I'm good.
Right.
Explain to the artist that like how different it is being in it, being as far as versus being outside of it, looking inside of it.
I mean, it just depends. Like whatever you signing, you just gotta make sure that shit on that contract. Don't be so fast to sign. Have a good what you call with your lawyer, so at the end of the day you won't get the shit into the stick. Cause it's like I knew what it was when I signed up. Some artists, and I be saying they signing different stuff, and years later coming back like mad. But it's like, bro, you knew what it was when you signed up. So I just say be careful what you sign up for. You dig what I'm saying? Don't be so fast to the sign with a nigga over verbal agreements or like just word of mouth. Whatever you sign, just make sure whatever you ask for is on black and white, so you can always have your what you call.
No, I definitely want to cross your T's, dot your
Right,
I's.
cross your T's, dot your I's.
But talk to me about like just some of the expectations going in it, right? Not knowing, like, again, man, I want to be signed to Meek. I'm thinking if Meek signed me, then I'm lit. I'm out of here. But in all reality, you still got to do the work. Talk to me about some of the expectations that you had going in it versus the reality that you saw in it.
See, me, for real, it was almost like it was me at the end of the day, because I really wasn't what I know now. See, if I went and signed with somebody what I know now, it'd be a little bit different. I still was rushing back home. You dig what I'm saying? I still was rushing back to Baltimore.
Let's talk about it.
I might leave cuz. He might be like, shit, I might come from DR or something with cuz on a jet. It's like some shit, real life experience and change scenes and shit like, damn. But then when I get home, then once that's over, I go straight back home for like a month or two. And I ain't been productive. You feel what I'm saying? Like one thing about cuz, he live in the studio. I done jumped on a song with Meek and Quavo that never came out. You feel what I'm saying? One thing about cuz, he definitely going like, he gonna give you the opportunity. But he, like, cuz the type, Meek the type nigga, he wants you to get it the same way he got it. You gotta grind. He ain't one of them type niggas like, yo, Gotti, giving a nigga 500,000. You know what I mean? Going viral on the internet, cuz he wants you work. As he should, though. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He wants you work. But, you know, as the young niggas signing with a millionaire, they probably thinking like the glamorous side. They forgetting about that. They probably thinking, shit, I know I'm ready to get $1 million, move my family out of this. I know I'm ready to get $1 million within a snap. It ain't always like that. Sometimes you still gotta work. In my case was, I should have been working harder than ever, for real. He already put me in the rooms. He already put me in conversation with this, that. I supposed to have been working more than what I was doing.
So it's kind of like you almost got complacent a little bit. It's like you kind of thought like I made it, low key, almost.
You get facts. You get that. You gonna have that once you see. Some niggas gonna have that because I already had money, but I ain't had money that these guys had.
Right.
So if I'm signing and I'm already having on the jewelry and shit that I'm around the niggas that they just signed to get, I'm already like, shit, I made it. So our job is like more relaxed and hungry. I might be times I'm in the studio just like for a whole day or something, whole night. And I might just been smoking, just really just like all ears and eyes instead of like, man, let me jump on here. You feel me?
It's crazy hearing it come from you because I remember when
that shit be a little, what you call, not to cut you off,
No,
but that shit be a little like my first time making a song with cuz, and I don't even write. I just be recording like that. But that shit be like you see that shit happen with Raw Wave and Drake recently, it just be like, it just be that fright a little bit like, damn, it's the moment you waiting on, but then you just get like a little like, I don't know what, you get a little shook up. Like me, I used to get shook up once I get in the studio with niggas because I wasn't really like a rapper. It just happened. I was really just a hood dude with a talent. So I'm getting around dudes and I'm like, these niggas really like, I'm really a rapper. how they looking at me, but in my head, I can't wait to get back home and do some other shit. This shit be just like temporary. Like I just step out my shell and do this shit. So when I get in the studio, sometimes they be like, damn, you feel me? Don't even be really like having the courage like to jump on something going back and forth because like.
Right. It ain't easy though.
Yeah,
like,
it ain't easy.
And I feel like I'm glad you was able to say that because on a level that we look at you, especially from Baltimore, right? Like, I mean, it don't really get bigger than Skola right now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got Tech doing this thing, but we all know like where, I don't want to say originated, but our culture, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We seen Skola, like that was like, damn, these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I remember watching when Meek had just came back home. I think he just got out of prison. He was doing the whole radio run in New York. He was doing freestyles on Flex.
I was with him and shit.
You sitting in the corner and niggas is like, yo, that's Skola right there.
Yeah. And even doing that shit, see opportunities like that. Meek always like, boy, you don't want to rap? On some Flex shit. I'm like, hell no. I ain't freestyle straight like that because I done seen niggas fuck up and humiliate themselves.
Right.
And I only know how I freestyle.
Right.
I don't write, but it's like, if I ain't comfortable, I feel like I'm going to humiliate myself. I'm like, no, if I ain't fully like, I'm like, no, I ain't doing that shit because coming behind him, seeing him doing it, to being next to him, like, shit, you want to go next? Hell no.
Yo, it's crazy not, like, hearing you say that you don't write because I remember you told a story about the first time you met Scooter. You met him, he had a composition notebook with all of his rhymes in it.
Yeah.
And you would think because y'all was so close, you probably would have took some of that from him. But it's like, you never really wrote.
No, I never knew. I never wrote.
Why not? Like, was it something you just didn't want to do?
I just can't. I just tried this shit with so much time on my hands, so many different times, and it's just like, it just ain't for me for real. I done been in prison really sitting with hours of free time, just like, and it's like every time I go to the door, I don't really get nothing out of it. I didn't even been in a studio and then like try writing a song. And then I'm like, all right, bet, let me see what I'd do if I didn't write. And it always be better when I don't write. I done tried both ways for real, but it always be more like when it's organic art, when it's like just straight off the top, it always come off better and it feel better. Scooter was the type of artist like he could write 10 songs and go to the studio and just straight do all them 10. That's the type of artist he was. Me, I gotta get in there and I might take 5 hours, make one song back then. That's why I just book a whole day. If I can't get 10 hours, I ain't even going.
Damn.
Because my first 5, I might just need to listen to different beats, smoke, and just vibe out, and then make one hard ass song. I ain't gonna make a song until I know it's a hard song. It's like, yeah, this one. Like I ain't just gonna make 10 songs and not feel good about all 10. I make one song before I make 10. As long as it's one that I feel like this is a good record.
I mean, since we here, let's go ahead and talk about it. I feel like early, right? Well, you had Getting Money, Shining. But I feel like, tell me the process of gaining the city support after Scooter passed. Because I feel like when he passed, it wasn't just automatically passed down to you. I feel like you had to earn that almost. It wasn't like just, okay, Scooter gone, niggas respect me, I'm here.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Too. It was like, work. It was still work.
Talk to me about people, because people so used to Scooter, and it was an adjustment almost to your music.
And it was some hard shoes to fill.
Yeah.
Because Scooter and us is total different artists. He gonna come from shit that he seen when he was 10 to when he was 12 to middle school to high school. I ain't really gonna come like that. I'm gonna come out some shit going on right now with me and my niggas. The clothes we wearing, the jewelry. Exactly. I'm gonna come with the lifestyle as in today.
Yo, I'm so glad you said that because I was just talking to your guy about that. I feel like what happens is like, you know, we hear these artists, like we came up Boosie, shit, Gotti, Gucci, all of them, and when we was coming up, they were still grinding for real. So we love that pain music. It's a Baltimore thing, right? Like, and by the time you was making music seriously, you wasn't really, like you was grinding probably, but you was getting money.
Facts.
You feel like it was what it was, so it was different. Like you said, when Scooter is rapping pain, he was getting money, but it was like, we can relate to this pain.
Getting the money. Yeah, he was getting money, but he was getting money from music. Saying, you know, music and getting money from getting money off of music in Baltimore is really like not really that much. Yeah, it's slim. We don't really got no artists that was getting 20 a show. Scooter might die probably getting like probably in between like 3,000 to probably 10, like depending on what this, like if it was a college, like his highest pay for a show probably was like, while he was living probably was at least like a dime. And that prize we had to go to another state at his peak. You feel me? And that was like right before he died type shit. So when you got a lifestyle to live up to and you what you call me, like, that shit gonna cost. Studio time, your appearance, just travel, that shit gonna cost for real.
Talk to me about trying to gain the city and the pressure and trying to fill those shoes. Was you ever trying to purposely fill the shoes and trying to make music to appeal to everybody?
I was trying to make music appeal to everybody, but I wasn't never trying to fill his shoes because I knew that was something I couldn't do. I knew he rapped. He was like a real artist. Like, Scooter had a real talent for real. Like, when I think about Scooter, I think about J. Cole's and niggas that's Kendricks that's really lyrical and really can like he ain't even really seen nothing yet. So just imagine if he was here like 5 years later and really like seeing shit and like stepping in these rooms I've been in here, his imagination have been on another level. And that's something I know for real, because he'll probably go to LA one time and come back with a song that's a whole LA song that's like, damn, like we just did that, now we hearing it like Shorty had it like that.
You speak on the growth in yourself as an artist, right? And as a man, for real. And you were saying, yo, when I had the situation with Dream Chasers and Meek, I was just kept going back home. I talked to a lot of Izzy, Chino, nigga, everybody in the city. I talked to them about the hold that the city got on niggas, but everybody just like, man, this home.
No, I ain't on that shit.
Talk to me about just understanding to be able to, of course, give back to your city, but getting away from it.
See, I ain't gonna lie now, like if I was to had got $1 million Meek or something, I would have never went back home. Baltimore would have never seen me. I would have never got arrested in Baltimore for no handgun.
Why not?
Cause Baltimore was like a financial place. It was like Baltimore was almost like a place like where a nigga really knew how nigga know if they go there, they know how to make some money. See, I don't know. See, I can make money in other places, but not like I can make home. Like at that time, see, I'm only making money off music now, but I'm saying at that time, I knew besides music, I could make some money at home from Baltimore. So whatever I go to with Cuz Meek to do in Vegas for 3 days, I fuck up 20,000. I might come home like I gotta put that back.
Okay,
you feel me? Like, and that's how I really was. So next, when what you call? Yeah, and that's how I was. So like, I'm rushing back home to replace shit. I wasn't rushing back home to lollygag or just be in harm's way. I'm rushing back home to put back where the nigga just fucked up. You feel me? You know, like I'm rushing back home to do that kind of shit. I'm buying clothes. I'm doing a little shit out of town and like, nigga gotta replace that shit.
Do you think, like, cause this image thing is huge, right?
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like a lot of niggas that do got the image, it do help their career.
Yeah,
I feel
definitely.
like
it's half. I think it's like it's partial. It's part of it.
Nah, for sure. But so curious. Of course, you can't say this out loud, maybe, but talk to me, help me understand. Yo Gotti just came out. The clip that's resurfaced and saying like, bro, like, yeah, before I made it,
Money
I was
bag.
wearing, yeah, money bag. I said,
money bag.
I said, what? I said, yo,
I seen that.
Money bag just came out saying,
he was wearing fake jewelry.
Yeah, I was wearing fake jewelry.
Yeah.
I had to fake it till I make it. Do you think that's something that niggas could get away with? How, like, because you was essentially chasing an image behind me, right? You was blowing money that you really ain't have. It was like, bro, you could have been saving
But I was
that.
authentic though. I wasn't going. I was more on the authentic side. I wasn't gonna fake it though.
So is that if you gotta work your ass off to get this 20, right?
Yeah.
When just painting a picture, Meek probably drop 20. It's easy,
Right.
For you to drop 20, you gotta put in a different amount of work.
Facts.
So is that really authenticity, or is it really just chasing the image? Respectfully,
I'm just really like, I see. I'm more so. See, I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I just ain't say it for me. I don't think nothing wrong with faking it till you make it at all, but I just ain't around do that wrong.
but that's what I'm asking you, and I say respectfully,
Cause our city a little harder.
It
and
is.
Moneybag, when he probably was saying that, I feel like he probably was still already at a part in his career where that real shit was ready to come within a snap. he might was already like, he might start wearing that shit once he was like probably doing, like he said it, he wearing that shit for do shows. He already doing shows now. That shit coming now.
Yeah.
So
and
now
he said when he was doing shows, he would borrow it. He would just borrow it from his mans and give it back.
Or that too. I done did that. I'd do that before I get some fake shit.
Right.
Now, like half of my jewelry I was wearing when I was first wasn't mine. Like the biggest YBS chain right here, that was my man Al shit. That got killed. He spent $30,000 on that and handed it straight to me. Damn. Cause he knew that it was more beneficial with me wearing it than him. That's just how much love he had in the brand and in the campaign. Like that's how much he was like supportive. That he like, look, like you know, like I know image everything. You style that. You feel me? Scooter gun. You got to throw on basically like you put the cape on and keep it going type shit. Damn. That's how that was for real.
That's hard. But my question really
like
though, even if the change is real though, right? Let's be real. I feel like if you gotta put in
all this work
to keep up with a nigga who got spending money on this, right? I look at that almost like that could be faking it till you make it too, cause it ain't fake, it's real. But it's like, bro, you put like I gotta go home so I can make this money so I can go back on the road and keep up with this nigga.
What of them ones like ain't like keeping up? It just like when you is growing up and you got artists you look up to like Jeezys and these niggas like you listening to inspirational songs and they telling you how they did this shit. So that shit job like what you call them niggas heads in the ghetto, who they look up to, the music and how they saying it. So that was
it's instilled in your head. Like I need to do that. I want to do that.
Like first I'm gonna stack my dough. Then I'm gonna stack some more. Close shop, do my count. Like niggas is what you call me to rappers. So like it wasn't like a rapper is admitting like shit. Back then during the time wasn't no rapper admitting all this fake. My man, let me hold it. Moneybagger said now because where he at in his career, it got $1 million worth of real shit, 100 million worth of real shit. See during that time when a nigga like looking up to certain rappers and like in the city we come from, it ain't like no Atlanta. It's so cruel. You won't even make it trying to fake it down that motherfucker. You going like for real. Before you even try to fake it, it's over.
It's over. I say that all the time. I say, yo, if you popular and you from Baltimore and you try to fake, oh nah,
it's over.
Yeah, it's done.
You ain't got shot trying to be on some fake shit, on some big and bad shit. It's either gonna backfire and they gonna kill your ass if you faking like you this big gangster and all that. Or somebody gonna pull your card, and then you gonna have to really show what you bought, and then like, so it ain't no faking it in Baltimore for real. It's either you this or you that.
It's crazy because Math Hoffa, the nigga from New York, he got the podcast on My Expert Opinion. He was talking to Hitmaker. Hitmaker, 2 parents, rich, millionaires. He like, man, it's so the music was so crazy at the time where he ran away because all he listened to is this hip hop shit, and it's like, nah, I gotta do this. Like I'm living good, but now I gotta sell drugs because that's the music. That's the music I'm influenced by.
Facts.
Just
the music had him influenced. Like he got a rich family, but he listening to this nigga. Something he sold this, so he trying to go to school and like, who got some weed I can sell?
Exactly. That's exactly happening.
And that's how it is with like street dudes. That's real about it. Like niggas trying to do it for they guys trying to do it for themselves. Ain't nobody trying to put no 50,000 on their wrist to be like, yeah, this is the same one Meek got. Nigga trying to put that 50,000 on wrist like, yeah, I accomplished this. This that one baby had on. This the same one. Like niggas trying to be real about that shit. Like, but not in a matter of keep up. Just like this what they inspired by. So we got the same goals and the same wants that these guys want.
Knowing how, like you said, cruel the city can be.
Yeah.
We all know it. We all see it. I'm curious of why do we keep going back? Not saying we don't have to not go back at all, but it's like niggas go back and get stuck and like they want to be there. Like, nah, I'm here. This is where I'm from, and niggas need to know.
I feel like it's because it's more challenging to leave. It's more easier to stay.
Woo, I saw some shit.
It's almost like this shit boring, bro. This shit like it get lonely when it's grind time.
Oh my God.
Like you see, I got my man with me. I got 1+1 with me. You see me back home +10. You feel me?
It feel good for sure.
Yeah, like so when you back home, all your dudes you came up with from the bottom, that's where they at. So you just start missing that when you get away. So it be taking real discipline to know like, man, look, that's for them, this for me. That working for them, I'm gonna do this because in the next 2 years I want to do this. In the next 2 years, if they think that's gonna work, so be it. But ain't nothing promised in the streets but 2 things.
Jail or death.
You feel what I'm saying? That's 2 things for a street nigga. It's not too much. Like, some people don't like to face reality, or like, bro, it's 2 things when it comes to streets.
I mean, it could be 3 things, but now because all the kingpins, all of them snitched. All of them. So it's either jail, death,
or snitch.
Or snitch, and your name is tarnished forever.
Forever.
So that's death. That's next to death shit.
Facts.
All I got is my name and my word.
That's it.
So, bro, it's crazy. I'm gonna ask you this, and I'm gonna follow up with something else. When you was back home, do you feel like you downplayed your celebrity?
Downplay my celebrity. When I'm in Baltimore, I'm like downplaying my celebrity.
Yeah, like you being from the city, so you know I can go wherever I want. You know what I'm saying? This where I'm from. This my city. Niggas love me. Instead of moving militant and
I don't down my place. Even when I'm in even when I'm in the city, you still ain't gonna see me. I still ain't. Only way, and lately, what I've been realizing, I took a little step back from is just going out to eat. That even becoming too accessible and becoming a circus. Just like where me and my friends go to eat at for years, where we can go out and chill and ain't gonna see motherfuckers like that's just ain't on this type of time. Like now, they even what you call them in them type of spots. So I even had to fall back from that. I already don't do no clubs. I don't do no clubs. I don't do no hookah. I don't do no hookahs in Baltimore, no clubs. The only thing I might do is a Roof Chris, Zoomy, a lock, something where it's like along the water and have a little, just relax, vibe with the guys. But that shit becoming a circus. So I even stopped doing that.
Was that something, and again, it's outside looking in. Do you think you learned that from what happened with Scooter? Do you feel like he was downplaying his celebrity a lot?
Yeah, like I learned from Scooter mistakes. It was some stuff, some do's and don'ts that like by him rapping before me that I was seeing, and that I'm like, oh, I seen him doing that, I ain't gonna do that.
So I was talking to Chino, and Chino was like, you know, a lot of times you don't have that money. So I was talking about like, yo, security and shit, right? Yeah. Moving militant, moving the right way, like, you know, might have a bulletproof grass, but he like, bro, like, niggas can't afford, like, yeah, niggas is popular, and y'all see us as these big stars, but, bro, we still, like, living. You know what I'm saying? So we can't move like that almost.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the way it been from the get-go. So even when niggas saving signing a deal, a nigga still, like, up against the same battles. There's nothing changed with that. Like, it's nothing really changed with that because niggas signing, but niggas ain't signing and getting that lump sum of money that could change everybody around them life. You feel me? Niggas signing for exposure or just for a platform to eventually get it. But ain't nobody from our city really signed that I know of that got some money with, so they could say, you ain't got to work no more. We gone. Niggas still got niggas around them still trying to figure that shit out.
Damn, that's crazy. Do you think that, just trying to take you back to these days, right?
Facts.
When Scooter, right before he passed, was y'all ever thinking like, bro, we got to get out of the city, or was it still just kind of blurry, like y'all still was just on a rise, on a up and up?
Doing it, it was so fresh. We wasn't even like, we was still like doing it for the city. We wasn't even there with it mentally, like to the point like that we need to relocate. Cause at that time, we could have. It wasn't nothing that's holding us back. We ain't had the money. That's how I was like, I know we wasn't even mentally there at that time. Cause it wasn't nothing for 4 or 5 niggas to take 15, 20,000 and buy a house down here for 100,000. 4 or 5 of us said just put 10 in the bucket. Yeah, we gonna get a house down to 8. Like similar, like what I see, like hybrids and label. It look like all them movies one, like how the type of time they on. We could have been on that. It was a gang though. It was a group of us. We was fly, handsome. Everybody was fortunate. We could have did that if our mind was on that, but niggas wasn't really thinking for real.
I keep referencing this Chino interview because that was the closest I was able to speak of the YBS stories before I got to you, right? And there's some things I was just curious. He was saying, you know, like with that, a lot of niggas around in that time wanted to be Scooter.
Facts.
Right? Like a lot of niggas ain't know how to play the background. Was that the experience?
No, man. Hell no. Ain't nobody want to be. You talking about far as YBS guys?
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to be Scooter, bro. That's the biggest cap I ever heard. Nobody wanted to be Scooter. Everybody was 1,000,000% behind Scooter.
Let me, cause I don't want to mess up nobody words really quick. Let me make sure I got the words right.
Nobody wanted to be Scooter.
Let me just make sure I got the words right.
I didn't even want to rap when Scooter was alive. It might be shows come. You talking about be Scooter. I might be in the crowd like with some motherfuckers around me. You don't even know that. Like, I don't even know, just for his safety and like just his support.
This is what's said.
I mean, he's saying everybody want to be in him because Scooter wanted us in him. The shit he rapping about, he trying to show. All my niggas out in Cartier, check frames, bitch. Like, he wanted that shit and that shit. He was a team player. It never was no point like, shit, yo, I'm going to do this by myself. And we was like, no. It wasn't never that. It was always like, him like, nah, yo, come on. I'm about to shoot a video, everybody. You feel me? Like, it was like that. It wasn't never no time where it was like he wanted to do something solo or these niggas don't even rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all they doing is investing everything into him. So how would the nigga want to be somebody that invest in everything too? From his change, from his clothes, like whenever he need, studio, everything going to him. Because we wanted it for him. Everybody seen it for him.
Damn. It's crazy because that was kind of my point. I was saying it was like y'all almost got it. The shit we hear, right? Like even Jay-Z said this. He was like, I think he said somebody went down, he went down 100. We had to get that 100, now we going back like where our interest at. Kind of similar. I'm like, yo, it's crazy because we always say this is the nigga we need to push.
Facts.
But they don't never push it. I personally felt like YBS got that a while ago. Before niggas was really talking about it, niggas was pushing Scooter.
What? Was we? Fuck yeah. Scooter ain't, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Scooter, majority of Scooter money probably went to some shit way besides his music career, bro. His shit probably went to his mother. His shit probably went on girls. His shit probably went to like food, weed. Majority of his money he was making, I mean, majority of the time he was rapping, Scooter was taken care of. He had a nice amount of guys in a team that's like, even if he came outside with no money, he ain't even need this shit.
Do you feel like you wish you would have got that same support?
No, I don't feel like I wish I got that same support because, see, all my shit come from like, my shit and that's where I got like only hope for real. When I first, only hope, that was on the type of time like, I don't need nobody. Whatever somebody got to give, cool. I don't want nobody feel like I need them. I don't need nobody like, ain't nobody gonna hold me up. So if y'all along, roll, cool, roll is all love. But y'all ain't, I'ma still get where I need to get. So it wasn't no more so, and I'm not a selfish dude. And it's like everybody got their own battles they fighting. So that's like, say for instance, you backing me. But today, shit, some shit you went to go cop end up being a bad cop. I ain't gonna get mad at you or say like, feel like, damn, bro, you said you was gonna do this today. Nah, bro. If you gonna do it, you gonna do it. You feel me? So that's my type more time I'm on. Like, I was on like only hope, man. Like, all I need is me for real, bro. I got my guy. This is what I'm doing it for. I'm gonna hold it down. But whatever y'all got to bring, whatever y'all got to give, even if y'all don't, there's no hard feelings. It's love. Nobody owe me nothing.
I think that mentality is so dope that just to sit down and, because we never really talk like this at all. Facts. For real. And to hear your perspective on things is so dope, man. Like, this question I was contemplating about asking, but I gotta ask, you know. And this is one of those hard questions. Talk to me about the space that you was in, Scooter passed, and it was so many like just bullshit rumors out there.
What?
Being so close to him and hearing people even make up shit like niggas had something to do with it so you could take over and be in the light. I know that had to fuck
like
with you,
Like Illuminati shit. Like,
I mean, it was even shit, cause it's not true. But again, I gotta speak on it. When you hear about things being in place to take him away, so you could be next, and you can get all the spotlight. How did that make you feel during those times?
That shit had come to me for real. I get it, but it didn't really bother me.
That ain't bother you at all? That would fuck me up, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
It didn't really bother me because at the same token, if people saying that, it's real stuff going on. So somebody saying like, I wished it on them, but I'm watching these niggas like I'm watching shit happening. You feel me? So that's like saying to say, somebody say you God forbid you murdered your mother to get her life insurance check.
That would hurt though. I'm not
But
gonna
at
lie.
the same token, the life insurance check you spend it on the whole family. You don't even do nothing with it. Why would you? You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I'm saying I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be vulnerable as fuck. That would hurt, bro. Especially if I ain't doing like if I'm taking care of my family.
Facts.
From something that and niggas is saying I had something to do with it. I ain't gonna lie. That would hurt.
But I wasn't really what you comment I could say though, like it probably was some light shit, fake page shit here and there, like it probably was some fake shit here and there on some Scooter was whoop for Skola, but that shit just be like, bro, I don't really lose no sleep. Well, I wasn't really letting that shit bother me for real. I wasn't even letting that shit bother me. That type of shit was just like stupidity, even stoop to that level of thinking like a nigga that I'm talking about, I'm my man, like man, that was Scrabble. I'm like listening to somebody say you got him killed. That shit dumb, bro. That shit dumb. If you ain't got a strong enough mind to like overthink, like to not even put no thought into that, bro, you ain't cut out for this shit. That's how I look at it. Like, Skola, if you can't handle a rumor that's that stupid, what about the rumors that might be truth to it? You mean tell me the bigger you get in your career, it might be rumors like, boy, you did that. Like say for instance, rumors, like niggas, not rumors, but dumb shit people don't know the system. Like you told why you end up home.
Yeah, that was another hard question.
It's dumb shit like that.
I'm glad you brought it up first.
You feel me? It's like certain shit is like, bro, if ain't nobody like manning up and actually saying it to me, like coming to me like, boy, you was a rat. If it's a fake page in a comment, or if it's like, how you get home, or somebody assuming like, how you get home so fast? They say they had 5. Like, that shit don't really what you call me. As long as ain't nobody like putting a name on it, like, man, like say if it's Jay Hill, you on your interview like, man, Skola's a rat. Then I ain't got no problem, bro.
It's crazy because I talk about that all the time, like how I fuck with interviews because everybody got something to say on the internet.
Yeah.
Everybody got something to say in the absence of a nigga, right? But this, it don't get no realer than this because
like, it be times
I gotta, like, we face to face. Anything I got a question, I gotta ask you. And if I don't, that's on me. That's some sucking shit. But that's why I fuck with this interview space because, like, it forces you to be like a real nigga because it's like, bro, you got a nigga face to face. If you don't ask him then.
Like, it done been times I done seen you do interviews, and I ain't gonna speak on which one, but I done seen, like, where the interview was going, and I done been like, and at some point, I done like, man, this nigga Jay Hill but it's like, then to discipline me, like, that's your job. That's what this shit about, interview to ask questions and get answers. So you got coons gonna be coons. It ain't nothing against you. It ain't nothing you doing. You gotta do your interview. This how you feed your folks. You dig what I'm saying? But it just come with discipline type shit for real.
That's a great point, though. Do you think? How do you? If we had it, if you had it your way as an artist, because I just asked somebody about the media, portraying things and instigating situations, right? Is it some things you stay away from? But how do you stay away from things when your job as media is to ask questions?
Facts.
I'm curious.
You can't. Ain't no staying away from it. You gotta do your job.
That's it. You see how hard it can be.
You gotta do it. But you ain't no Charlamagne. See, one thing about your shit smooth. Your shit straightforward. You ain't asking nothing that's like like you ain't asking nothing that's instigating. You be asking like realistic questions. Yeah. But you gotta do like Charlamagne might be on some bullshit. Like asking.
You can get the memory card out the other camera, bro. My bad. Just take it out. My bad.
You got niggas like Charlamagne might ask some bullshit, instigating shit. Might get on there like and really instigate some shit up, work some shit up. Like, man, why your feet so big? Like dumb shit. You feel me? You really got what you call that the interview that ask some crazy shit, starting shit.
I just wanna I be wanting to know the answers to the niggas that niggas be chatting about.
Facts.
You feel me? And I'm asking. I feel like that's a part of being a good journalist, but also being man enough to be able to look somebody in their eye and ask something that they might get offended by. Facts. Like, cause I might. Like now, I'm gonna ask you, like, yo, how did you get out if you had 5? Like that's not
a
an
question
easy,
you gotta answer.
That's not a question. That's not an easy question. To be like, yo, So, bro, I heard niggas saying you a rat or something. Like what the? Like, you was just asking niggas. That shit ain't easy.
But at the same token, that's a question that a nigga gotta be able to answer.
Yeah, no, facts.
You asking a nigga that a nigga got 10 years and got on a year, nigga like, ho. Bro, you just caught 10, bro. How the fuck you home in a year?
So, I'm not gonna lie. This is how crazy the world is. I ain't gonna say the street, because I ain't really a street nigga. Like, I grew up in the hood, but that ain't my lifestyle. I've heard stories like, I don't know if you went in a 7-Eleven, you had a strap, the police, like, it was like clear cut like that. Like, you had the strap, I guess you went back out, and like the shit was crazy. It was no beating it. Like, it was clear cut that you had this situation. So, if you don't mind, let me know what the fuck happened.
It's the thing, the handgun wasn't really my issue.
How not? You had a license or something?
No, I didn't. But the handgun, that's if it ain't in the use of a crime, that shit like a misdemeanor. If it ain't no robbery behind it, it ain't no shooting behind it. That's just a simple possession. Like a handgun, not even a felony.
Okay, but wasn't you on like
I wasn't
probation
on
or something?
shit. I wasn't on nothing at that time. I ain't even have a charge.
Okay,
I had previously charges that I went all the way through the trial with and beat not guilty and expunged. Like my whole life, I done expunged everything. I done went to trial for everything.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So my shit case scenario was my record's so clean and squeaky, I got a lot of leverage. Not to mention I got a good ass lawyer. So the whole time I catch my charge, I did walk into the 7-Eleven with a hanger on me, with a Montclair coat on, and when I zipped it, the type of gun I had and the clip I had, it was a little bit more poking out than the gun. So the gun zipped in, but the clip ain't go all the way in. But it was on some, like the store had got robbed. If the store ain't got robbed, I wouldn't even never got locked up. The store got robbed probably like 30 minutes prior to me coming in the bitch. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm telling my man, like, yo, hold me down, whoop-de-whoop, hold me down. I'm about to run in here, hold me down. In the midst of all that, back and forth, I just say, you know what? I go in the store, running in the store, not tucked and put away how you supposed to be. When I see the police, I see them, look like, oh, all right, cool. I'm always around police, like, making sure, and I'm right, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Well, when I went back to look, I went to go ask for what I wanted, I heard freeze. So now I'm thinking a nigga joking. I'm thinking it's really like a nigga playing. So now I want to freeze. What? So now I look left and I see like a police uniform, but I'm still thinking I might know the police or something. That's how crazy. I'm like, how ram this shit was. I'm like, what? Man, stop playing. I go to turn all the way around. Now he like, don't move, don't move. I see your gun. Now I look down and I really see that it's showing a little bit. So now I'm like, fuck. I really did just throw myself on some bonehead shit. But later on, they put the car, it was a car running out front of the store. And it was running, and the tag, it wasn't in my car. But my last name was on the tags. We had the same last name. So when they like, this your car? I'm like, nah, because it ain't my car. You feel me? But I drove it, but they asked me, you know, being Saw Cat, nah, that ain't my car. You feel me saying? But when they ran the tags, the names came back. They like, oh, all right, this is his car. He driving this. Took the car, found some X amount of other shit in the car, and put that with the gun.
Damn.
So that's what fucked me for real. Because then they gave me drug trafficking. So once I got the drug trafficking, that's a minimum of 5 years, no parole. Convicted felon or not, that's like a minimum of 5 years. So I'm fighting this shit. I got locked up in March of 2018. I'm fighting this shit all the way to June of 2019. So when I do decide to plead guilty because it's getting risky, getting ugly, my lawyer tell me like the chances of beating it is real too slim right before trial, day before trial. They really could have like took the deal off the table and I'd have had to go to trial looking at like 30 years. Red-handed for real. But they gave me the benefit of the doubt. Like, all right, you want to take it? All right, bet. So I just went on and took the 5. But when I took the 5, they credited me the whole time, a year and some change fighting it.
Yeah.
In Al City on nonviolent charges, you only got to do like 6 or 7 months on a year. You don't got to do the whole 12, 24, 36, 40. You don't got to do no 60 months on 5 years. So that saved me. Boom. I got that. So do the math. If I'm looking at 5 years on a nonviolent charge.
I'm going to just pull up the calculator because you ain't about to have me looking
crazy. Pull up the calculator. If you're doing 5 years on a nonviolent charge, so just do the math for 7 times 5. How long is that?
Oh, that's 35.
That's 35. So I got a year and a half already on house arrest. So take that off of the 35 months.
Okay. Minus 12. Oh, no,
mine's like 13, 14. What is that, June and March? What's that?
You said a year and a half, it's like 18 months.
I got locked up in March, and I went to prison in June of next year.
I don't know, man. But I follow what you said.
Long story short, not to get too detailed about the calculator and the time, I did all the time, and I'm still doing this shit. I'm still on parole, finishing this shit out. This shit ain't over till next year.
How the fuck did you get there mentally? Because it's like a lot of shit ain't bothering you. Like, niggas has been been saying crazy shit.
Like what?
Like, I'm just saying, this nigga saying how you get out so early. Like,
but that ain't niggas. That's goofies, man. That's internet people. That ain't no street niggas.
But you had to build that.
I had to build.
You had to build that
I learned
somewhere,
this type
bro.
of stuff. That's what I'm saying. This type of discipline come from guys that came before me, bro.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
because your father's one of the.
Like,
that nigga did like 20.
Facts. He did like 13, I think it was.
Okay.
He did like 13.
Like,
he did a lot of years.
You had to get this shit from somewhere.
Yeah, it just more so like said, what's up? What my father say? He basically said like, the minute you to somebody who what he say? The minute I make a brainless decision, I make somebody famous. The minute you brainless, you make them famous.
Damn.
So the minute you just like not thinking and reacting to somebody who like don't even got $100 to their name, got no career, ain't successful at nothing they do, miserable, it just get them fame and the platform to make all that.
Nah, I mean, you're right, because they even say, like, down to the saying, like, I don't argue with fools because from a distance, you don't know who is who.
You feel what I'm saying?
Two fools are. If I'm arguing with you, the nigga the person that's standing down the block looking at us arguing, they don't know who. They look at us both as fools.
Like with Scooter, there was Lord shit going on when he was coming up. That niggas was biting at him. Niggas was doing hating shit. Niggas was doing little shit. Like even how him and YGT fell out when they bumped heads or whatever the case may be. Like you gotta be more disciplined. Like you can't, like me, that shit happened over a girl. Him and was over a nigga getting a bitch some flowers. She out with niggas and a nigga get her some flowers, send a picture to him. He rampage, diss the whole shit. Like, nah, bro, look. Fuck her, fuck that bitch. He can have her. We ain't even gonna feed in total no bitch, because God, he been said, if it's about a bitch, just no, I don't respect it.
Yeah.
So we never react to certain shit, bro. You never make it rational just reacting to just shit that'll like give a nigga a light that they don't even deserve, bro. So if it ain't like I'm saying, I go back, if it ain't no real street nigga that's standing behind what he's saying, disrespecting or made man, I can't dig in them comments, find who I will make that fake page and, oh yeah, kill. I can't do that. So I don't react to that shit.
Damn, that's commendable. Like being from the city and just hearing shit here and there in the past and like understanding, like, bro, like you kind of treat yourself like a star already.
Facts. I'm just trying to prepare myself for what I'm ready to be. Shit. I'm trying to prepare myself for what I'm ready to be.
Where would you say, just curious, the state of like music in Baltimore is now?
I love it. I like it where it's at. I just feel like now it ain't big enough. I feel like now that we got as many artists that we got, as hard as they is, as successful they is, from Tech, Jake, Roddy, Moose, Shorty, he don't even count because he doing bigger and better things. I love the type of time he on. Out the way of that little city bullshit on tours in LA.
Wait.
That's a good look.
You ain't about to just throw that in there, bro. Yo. Like, I'm glad we had this conversation because it's not even about the cameras at this point. It's like some just real shit. To hear you throw Shorty name in there, I fuck with Shorty because he helped me tremendously, but his freestyle shit went crazy.
Fact.
But like a lot of people in the city wouldn't have named him because of that situation we talking about. So the fact that you even pay that respect, like you don't even look at it, kind of.
No, I don't look at that shit because, to be honest, I be really feeling like a lot of times once a nigga accomplish this amount of shit, it be crabs in the barrel trying to pull you down.
Nah, for real.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, I go back to the roots of this shit. Like, if a nigga's like, I ain't gonna like, if a nigga did some foul shit, then he wrong, and the streets got everybody got whatever pen they got to have on them if they just shit. But me, I just sit back a little bit sometimes, and I go a little deep into this shit. Like, I ain't hard on you for real. Like, you could be on some type shit like something could what you call with you, and before I bash you, I'd be like, well, like you could say, for instance, it could be a nigga 80 pounds in here and say something wrong to you, and you get up and beat him up, but motherfucker world might look at you like, man, he did that for a go viral stunt, publicity stunt, whoop de whoop. But then I'd be like, nah, what the dude say to him to get him there? And they'd be like, man, he say fuck this motherfucker. He got every right to. So it'd be like shit like,
you more understanding for real.
More understanding and shit for real. Like, I ain't never seen nothing on short. Like, I be hearing it, but I ain't seen it.
Yeah, me either. Even when I did the interview, niggas was like, yo, nah, it's paperwork. And I'm like, bro, I ain't see that. And I'm about to accuse him. I'm going to ask nigga, he answered it. And it's like, you feel me? And
then I ain't the type nigga that's going to even spread no shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. If I ain't even going to I ain't going to rain on no nigga parade at all. And that go for a nigga, that go for a girl. A girl could be from my city, and a nigga from out of here, that happened. Like, bro, what's up with this bitch from your city? She could be a stone cold bird. I'ma still give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, no, she good folks.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, or I don't even know.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't gonna rain on your parade.
Yeah, like I don't have to stamp.
I don't gain nothing from that.
Exactly. But it's crazy because I'm kind of even glad that we could talk about this, because I can't talk about this with a lot of people from the city. But I feel like, dude, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He putting on the city, because a lot of artists ain't get to that level. He having shows by himself.
Yeah.
Packing this shit out, bro. That should be I think it should be respected.
That shit and I ain't gonna lie, it should definitely be and any nigga that basically look at it like he did this. All right, but if he did this, he still look what he doing though. So how the fuck, like, that's like a nigga that's trying, that's like a nigga that's like, say for instance, in my shoes. This nigga still doing better than me with whatever assumptions around his name. So who really who really ain't on they shit?
Damn.
You feel me?
Damn.
That's like 6ix9ine, for example. This nigga probably one of the biggest rats in the entertainment in the world. But look how much money that nigga still getting. So I can't get on there and talk shit about him, because he got enough money to buy my whole family. I do some dumb shit. So the man, he did a foul nigga, he a fuck nigga, but he's still doing some shit I'm trying to get to. So at the end of the day, you won't salute him, but it is what it is. That's what he did. He a goofy, leave him on goofy time. I'm not gonna fuck with him. But that don't take away from where he at in his career or none of that shit. That don't take away from that. I would never like do no music with him, with 6ix9ine, none of that shit. I would never do no shit with him, because I stand for what I stand for.
How? That's funny.
But like, that bitch rich.
How much?
That bitch rich as shit.
How much do you judge a nigga for doing something with him? For example, like, hypothetically. I don't. Oh, yeah, because I'm about to say, like, I would interview 6ix9ine, but I'm not a street nigga, and I don't mean I gotta agree with what the fuck he did.
You got that right to.
Like, I would interview him. There's some niggas I would interview. He a rat. He could be a rat, but like,
that's go to show Young Boy with Nas X. I would have did that shit faster than her. I know what I'm is. I know what I like to wake up next to and go to sleep with.
Fact.
This shit business. Fact. This shit ain't no personal shit, man. This man ain't never gonna talk on the phone. This man ain't never gonna hang out. We gonna do this music song. He gonna send that shit long distance. I'm gonna send my verse, and I'm gonna get that bag and get some of them gay fans, because I'm all for it. Fact. I ain't against gay. I ain't against that shit. I know what I believe in. You feel me?
A real nigga. Hey, you gotta be. Why we just talk about confidence?
Hell
I feel
yeah.
like the real goofies is niggas that lack confidence. Because when you lack confidence, you gotta outpour it in the world so you gotta be convincing.
Fact.
Right? When you don't have confidence, I gotta be convincing so everybody can believe that I'm a killer. I'm a real nigga. Like, I gotta be so convincing in my demeanor that you think I'm a real nigga.
Right.
Bro, I don't give a fuck with
about
you
what you think.
or nobody else.
Facts. And that's where I be at with it.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't know if you want some more.
No, I'm cool, man.
Yo, you know what the state of the music is in Baltimore? If you had to, I'm about to fuck you up. Just because you giving me some great conversation. Top 5 rappers right now in Baltimore.
That's easy.
Oh, that's easy.
In Baltimore.
Yeah, coming from the city.
Roddy.
That's 5 or just no.
Are you talking about
no ranking?
Are you talking about ranking it too?
Top 5.
Damn. So what I'm starting from, greatest or I'm starting from 1, 2, or the
you
best?
You can start from 5. And it's current. This ain't overall yet. This current.
5 meaning this the best.
Nah, 1 meaning this the best.
Oh, so I'm going backwards.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5. On a rapper's tip. And that's the least. And it's the least.
I mean, top 5 is still good though. I mean, shit, there's a lot of rappers in the city.
Yeah, it is a lot. And I can't say, because L City's so small and it's like, it's not really like a big difference in motion. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's so small. So it's like, it's not really a huge difference in like motion. Because I can see if it was like a rapper from Baltimore.
So no order. No order. Just give me top 5. I'll make it easy for you.
You know, I'm going to say Roddy, Tech, Jake, TMC the Don got that hot song, but I don't really, like saying too much action from him. I ain't really seeing
him. Talented though.
He's talented. Sure. He got the talent. He got the record.
So is you putting him in there or you not?
I'm talking about actually like.
So are you putting him in the top 5 or not?
I'm about to give you my dominion in my top 5. My top 5 is like real live active.
All right, go ahead. Give me
Roddy
your top 5.
is active.
Roddy, Jake.
Tech is active. Jake is active. Fucking Chaz. I fuck with Chaz.
We putting Chaz in there or no?
Yeah, Chaz that. I like Chaz. Okay.
OTR Chaz.
OTR Chaz.
Yeah.
Be Roddy.
Yeah. So we got Roddy, Tech, Jake, Chaz.
My man, and I'm going my man Jizzle. My man NFL Jizzle. He from my neighborhood. He coming. He talented. And sooner or later, you're going to be wanting to interview him too.
So where would you put him at? Where would you put yourself at?
Oh, you was including me too.
You a bottom? You nigga, you one of the highest bottom
I thought you was excluded. I thought you were saying like right now besides me. So if you say me, of course I'm gonna say. But I ain't gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Jake, Tech.
I say me. I'm gonna say Tech, cause I like how Tech got his shit like real perfect. Tech real like. All around got his shit in order from merch to how he consistent.
That nigga going crazy.
Tech be motivate me. You feel what I'm saying? Tech and Roddy, they really my 2 biggest motivators in the city right now.
Tech, whatever you doing, nigga, keep doing that.
Keep doing it.
Nigga,
you feel what I'm saying? But Tech, I be feeling like he just outgrew this city so much and so long ago. I be feeling like he need a bigger city. And I don't know what city, if it's Houston, Atlanta, but Baltimore, you got too much talent. You done accomplished too much. You got that motherfucker too much knot to keep sitting down there now as we getting older and you finally catching that. Tech been rapping probably for everybody from Baltimore. He was rapping when pioneers from my hoodie said he was rapping before I didn't even know how to get behind the mic and say go. I've been saying him rapping dudes like G-Rock. Yeah. So to say it now, I be like happy for Tech because it's like you deserve that shit. You stayed down for that shit. Well, it's Roddy too. Both of them 2 niggas in that same boat. Like, you deserve that shit. Y'all niggas stayed down. I think it's time to go.
So, Skola, Tech, Jake, Roddy, Chaz, or your man? Because we got Skola, Tech, Jake, Roddy.
I might be forgetting somebody, too. Because who else in the city really rap? I be forgetting.
I mean, you got Band Hunter, Izzy.
Izzy down here. He ain't.
But he from this.
He from the city, but I don't think Izzy be tripping all that music shit. Keeping 100.
I mean, it's just your opinion. I'm saying. I'm just putting out names. You got Shorty. You got niggas that's Karen. You got Moose. You got It's a lot of Moose.
I said Moose.
You ain't say Moose.
Oh, so, Moose.
Skola, Moose, Tech, Roddy, and Jake. Top 5.
Skola. And we talking about right now.
Right now, yeah.
Cause Moose goated. Always like
right
Moose,
now.
Yeah, Moose goated. But I'm saying like right now, physically, if you get on the gram or if you talking about within the last month or 2, just who been
niggas
watching.
That's active making music right
within
now.
This quarter.
No, active. Yeah, I mean, because Moose is making music now. Yeah. Yeah, so you ain't about to get out of that one. He's making music right now.
No, he making music right now.
Right, so give me your top 5 active artists from Baltimore right now.
I'm still gonna say Roddy, Tech. Then I'll probably say me to keep it 100 with you. Cause I'm honest, them niggas is consistent. They working.
All right.
You dig what I'm saying? I say Moose.
Moose. It's hard.
I say Jake.
Wait, who did you say? Say it again. Tech. Jake.
No,
You said Tech,
I said
Roddy,
Tech,
you?
Roddy, me, Moose, Jake.
All right, I'm up. So we finally got through that. Make it harder. Top 3 all time.
In Baltimore?
All time.
Oh, I'm going to say me. I'm going to say me, and I go for any and everybody out the rip.
Okay.
And I ain't to rain on nobody parade or nothing. I just feel like what I bring to this shit is just total different.
Okay, you who else?
Me, Scooter,
Uh-huh.
Moose. That's my 3 Baltimore
All time?
pioneers.
You smoking dope.
Who you gonna say?
All time?
You talking about some shit before my time?
All time. How old are you?
28.
Yeah, nigga, you can have this conversation all
So
time.
who you gonna say? Let me hear your best 3.
Best 3? I gotta go, fuck his name. Smash. I'm tripping. What you mean? I'm tripping all time, no?
Smash had. I can't lie. He had a
right,
radio banger,
now
but
I'm
he ain't
smoking
had.
crack.
I'm talking about, listen, I'm gonna say all time.
But I feel like he really put if it wasn't
Top
if it-
10, bro.
I feel like if it wasn't Smash walked so Scooter can run. I feel like he really
I wouldn't
was,
say that.
No,
bro. I
no, I'm
wouldn't say
tripping.
that.
I mean, that might be.
That's
that
whole
might be a reach. That might be a
total-
reach. That might be a reach.
Smash was more so, bro, on a like a way different wave than the young. Than you putting Smash with the young and generation. Smash, I say, was more on the Teflon Dons.
But I'm saying all time. I feel like he just like kind of.
But
like,
I can't say. I'm only gonna say all time. Well, I say me, Scooter, and Moose all time because I feel like us 3 probably accumulate the most money and streams in Baltimore
But it's different
throughout
now.
career.
But like even that, like I say, I grind and I respect that. But I feel like we can't knock our ancestors and niggas
I
that
ain't
came
saying
before
that,
us
but I only
because
know
it
one.
wasn't-
I can't say nobody all time that I only know one song from.
Okay,
I only
I mean-
know that. I can't lie.
Okay.
I don't know nothing
I
else.
ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
You know more than that? No.
Not that many. No, not that many. He tried to shit on me. Not,
I don't know
not
no
that
more
many.
than that.
So you would say K Swift an artist?
K Swift is a
She a DJ.
DJ.
No, I wouldn't. You said what?
Club
Yeah,
queen.
no,
that's
that was
not like
she was.
that's
That's not an artist. I
artist.
wouldn't say artist. No, I wouldn't say artist. So okay. I would say. You know who I would say?
Who?
Los. For sure. I'ma say Los because he opened up so many doors, bro. Like I'm not saying y'all niggas rap the same, but I'm just saying when I'm thinking of all
Los
time,
do gotta get his flowers.
he opened doors for niggas, bro.
Shout out to Los. Los do to give his flowers, but Los was like, he still don't give me what Moose and Scooter give me to Baltimore.
I'm not taking nothing. I get what you're saying. I'm
No,
just saying
not to take away from us, but comparing like Los.
But I wouldn't compare y'all two. But when I say top 3 all time, I'm just thinking
about Baltimore
in general.
artists that's
In general,
you can't name go without naming.
That's all I'm saying.
See, Los was a little bit before my time. I was a kid too when Los was doing this thing. I probably was like 10. I wasn't really.
That's fair.
I don't really know.
I
I
ain't mad
don't
at
know
that.
one song from Los, but I just know how much talent he got.
I
When
ain't
I
mad at
hear
that.
him or watch him or we do a song or just from freestyles. Yeah, but I don't know.
I think he's one of the biggest culturally. That's when I think of top 3. I feel like Los. No, culture. Like no. What do you mean lyrically? Well, if we're going to say
Lyrically.
culturally, he.
Lyrically, not culturally.
No,
like you
I'm gonna
said.
say culturally because he was one of the first. Have like all due respect? You was on Funk Flex because Meek brought you, right?
Facts. He was on it
Los
by
was
himself.
on fucking he was doing the 5 Fingers of Death with Sway by himself because of him. He was rapping with Diddy because of him. And I say it with all due respect. But I'm saying like
Facts.
so when I'm saying
Gotta
top
give
3,
his flowers.
yeah, I ain't comparing him to you or
I can
nobody
understand
else.
Los being in your top
and I don't
3,
know
though.
none of his songs, respectfully.
Now, but since you saying Los in your top 3 of Baltimore GOATs, I can't argue with that.
Okay.
But I could argue with Smash.
Oh, I ain't mad at that.
'Cause
I
I
heard
don't-
G-Rock was crazy too. I don't know too much.
G-Rock all time, yeah, best.
But you ain't put him in there?
Because it's like, it's different it's different meanings in my all time. G-Rock ain't never do no shows and shit. He ain't never had no songs like that.
I wouldn't know.
He was more underground.
Okay, I wouldn't know.
See, we almost went industry with this shit. We can do a concert like if it like say
That's true.
we almost went like industry with this shit. Like if our city was bigger to the point and we was doing arena shows,
facts.
that'd be word for word.
Nah, you're right. Now, but and all I'm saying is, with all due respect, because you are right, but can we not? We can't ignore the progression that like these. I feel like these guys open those doors so you guys can.
G-Rock is my what you call him though. That's like my idol with music though.
Okay.
He was from my neighborhood. I feel like nobody lyrically better than him. Nobody had more swag than him. Like when he was rapping, like that's who I really like. Certain songs, I might even try to just go sounding like. I might think about him.
I heard about it. I don't really know too much about it. I heard he was.
Yeah, like, G-Rock was one of the best to ever do that shit.
Yeah, and the only thing I said, it's like trying to compare album sales now compared to then. Like it's not because it's never gonna be the same.
See, G-Rock, Los, I can't argue with them at all.
All right, so G-Rock, Los, I'm trying to dig deep in the crate. So top 3. So I would say
I don't know what
I'm gonna put Scooter in there.
Facts.
Cause Scooter again
paved the way.
Niggas, Diddy wasn't posting like.
That's huge.
Come on.
That shit huge.
So I think
Scooter dying was on CNN, bro.
So I think we can agree to Los, G-Rock, and Scooter.
Facts. I can't argue with them 3. I can't argue with G-Rock, Scooter, or Los. Los just.
I don't know none of his songs, but
he
was special.
The what you call him, the mark he left in his name and music alone, being from our city alone, was like, ain't no rapper not gonna know Los.
Yeah.
And where he from is what so I can what you call him that. You feel what I'm saying? G-Rock, I ain't gonna argue with that at all. Scooter, I can't argue with him at all. Scooter really like, when YBS, what you call him, I feel like he opened up the door for everybody doing music right now.
Yeah. Nah, for
Facts.
real. Like Scooter. Because, like...
Scooter motivated me. It wouldn't even be no me without Scooter.
Bro, Scooter was really Baltimore to the core. Like, bird flu... Like, Facts. it was like the shit they be talking about everywhere, that was Scooter. Like, that shit was... That give me chills thinking about it, man. That shit.
Every time, I promise you.
Damn, bro.
Scooter was something special, boy.
Damn, bro. Yo, isn't it crazy how... I don't know about you. Now, we've been rapping, too. My bad, dog.
No, you good.
We were talking, but...
We had long overdue.
Yo, when you get the Tech, Roddy, and Skola on one track, did you feel like the city felt? Did you feel like how we felt? You was on it.
Right.
Like, we felt like, nah, this is insane.
Facts.
This is crazy.
Nah, but you know what's funny? When I did the song... And this one was like they put me in a tight spot because I put up to the studio and White Boy was telling me what he had going. And Roddy was in there and he played a song and he played Bus Fare. The song was done. I had to add my shit. Tech was already on the hook. Roddy was already on the verse. So my verse had to go behind Roddy's. So I'm in there and I'm just listening like, dang, y'all want me to get on there? You put me in a tight spot, White Boy. Boy, these niggas burnt this right here, boy. So now I got like, okay, now like, go ahead, like, all right, pull it up. Like, now I'm listening. And I'm like, Roddy went too crazy to come behind and do any horse playing with. I'm like, I'm listening to he said, I told the label, just give me a check. And I'm toting the tech to protect. I'm like, damn. When I heard, I'm like, damn. I'm like, you burnt that, boy. God damn, you burnt that. We in the studio, I'm telling you burnt that, boy. So White be like, yeah, let's go, just jump on here. So I'm like, shit, cool. So the only thing was in my head when I was getting on there is just raw. Just come raw. And the beat was trapped out. The song was trapped out. Like, so I'm like, I'm just coming raw.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't doing no melodic. I ain't doing no little nothing. I'm coming straight raw. Like what the city really love me for me to do that I don't do enough because it's not money in that. It's not as much money in it like that as it is in this club single shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, see, I Be Trippin' is my biggest song right now. But it's other songs like on that Tape Say Fence is all on me. How I'm just straight rapping. Intro, first song you can hear and I'm rapping. But it don't hit as hard as singles, bro. So on a feature, I always burn features with lyrics. Cause I don't gotta do the hook. It's already half the battle. Like the hook done, I just gotta talk about what they talking about. It's easier to go into a song. That's like you telling me, you giving me the title of a book. So I already know if you telling me the book called Stay Out of Jail, I know I'm gonna write a book about anything about staying out of jail. It's easier when you already got the title and you already got the cadence, like the subject. So motherfuckers always be like, boy, you burnt that feature. That's because features are a little more easier than when you're trying to make a record. When you're trying to make a single, you think about kids, girls, boys. So you trying to hit every genre sometimes, like. And
sometimes you overthink.
You overthink for real.
It's crazy because like I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. When I hear your music, I definitely hear like for the shiners, like for the niggas, like it ain't really like real lyrical.
Yeah, it ain't lyrical.
Just being honest. But I thought you did a great job on that song.
On Busfed, right?
Yeah, when I would listen to it, I told my man, I'm like, bro, I'm just being honest, like, I don't really look at Skola for like the type of lyricist, but he held his own.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
You did your thing.
And that's one of the things I really pat myself on the back, because I ain't no lyrical nigga, but I can hang with anybody on a song from our city that they be thinking might be like, compare me to.
Nah, it was good.
Whatever he on, I can get on that. I'm versatile.
No, you did good. You
feel me? Like,
and I ain't saying that because I don't have to.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Everybody was saying like my verse was the coldest for real. And I felt that it was the coldest. Everybody was saying my verse.
The Protect shit was just crazy.
No, but listen, Roddy
shit was hard.
Roddy shit was more like that ball right there. Them balls was fire. But when it come to like actually riding in a car and you listen to it from every verse, once you get to my verse, it's gonna hit you a little bit more different. Roddy shit might hit you like you'll stutter a little bit. You'll be trying to catch up, keep up. My shit, if I ain't getting paid shit, I won't even go in. When COVID came around and slowed up the shows, I guess we was back selling bloating. Yeah. Like it's just like straightforward. It ain't really too hard to understand. Like, think I made like a dub this week. I didn't even count, but that's on the low end. Holla blues in my pocket. This shit that's going on that I'm just stepping the mic like probably had 20,000 on me, I ain't count.
I think it's fair to say, just in respect, I wouldn't I don't think I compared any of it. I don't think I said which one was harder.
Right.
I don't think I did that.
But see, I be having that because like with Roddy, salute to Roddy and everything he got going, salute to Tech. Motherfuckers try rather than salute everybody and like uplift, divide. And that's what I don't like. Yo, you dig what I'm saying? Because there's no point in dividing this shit when you got cities like Atlanta and everybody getting this shit. Yo, let's just get this shit together.
And it's crazy because I was talking to Moose, right? And Moose was like, yo, it's crazy because back then, with him and Scooter, he's like, yo, the city did that. Shit. He was like, bro, we ain't had no problem. Like,
no
he was
problem.
Like, the city did that.
No problem. But sometimes it'll be the streets or motherfuckers try to do that, but it take the artists to be disciplined and level-headed. Like, bro, why I'm going back and forth with you for? You ain't did nothing to me. I ain't did nothing to you, did I? All right, let's get some money then. What the fuck? Like, they saying you the best over East. They said I'm the best over West. Shit, let's be the best in the city.
Facts.
Like, that's how I go. And there was dudes like me around school to that. Even with the YGT, like, if you seen, if we go far back, like, bro, y'all fighting over a bitch. We ain't doing that. I know Tay personally, Scooter. We meeting up, bro. Meet me at Mont Diamond, bro. Listen, y'all just fighting over a girl, bro. That shit is dead, bro. Y'all get money on y'all side. We get money. Ain't no need to put this shit in harm's way over no girl, bro. And that's when I did this song with Tay. That's when I did. It's a gold giz in the
Did that bring any like smoke? Like, was there any backlash from that?
I think what you call was a little bit. I think Scooter was a little what you call about it, but he knew that I was a leader though, and he was for my vision too. Like I was for his. He been an artist. I could talk to him and say, nah, bro, let's do this, bro. And he'd be like, all right, you right, though, Skull. Like he was for me too though. Like I was for him. It wasn't never like he had a head so big where I tell him something, he like not listening. I could tell him something like, Scooter, no. We ain't even gonna take that way home. We gonna go this way, boy. They be pulling shit, boy. I'm gonna go this way, take us this way, turn around, go this way, and he'd be like, oh yeah, he right, do what he said. You feel me? Like he wasn't never really against nothing for real.
Yo, this interview is specifically for like our culture and our city. People gonna watch it because I know your range is farther than that. But speaking of that and thinking of like how we speaking so much in the city, do you feel like that be the where niggas go wrong a lot? Because you've been to Atlanta, you've been to a lot of cities now.
Yeah.
In Baltimore, I feel like we so that crabs in the barrel, we so comparing each other to each other, but it's like, bro, this is a small market, and when people looking at niggas not even looking at Baltimore, they looking at us as a region, Baltimore, DC,
DMV.
Like, yeah, you feel me? Like, do you think we put ourselves in a box too much? Artists do?
Hell yeah.
Cause niggas not look. I don't know. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like niggas ain't just looking at like niggas is looking at that region.
DMV.
And y'all, we talking about hottest in the city.
Facts.
Like,
yeah, I mean, see, yeah, that's how I go. Like, and when I got label representatives I talk to, he be like, man, it's really like when I'm talking about Baltimore and shit, like, there's nobody out y'all way in the DMV. He don't never say Baltimore like get detailed or specific. He just say out y'all way, meaning like DC, Maryland in general, the whole Maryland. He like, man, it's really like nobody. Like, I think it's time for you to go, man, and head down south type shit, man, and spread your wings, cause like your city. I mean, y'all, what you call them? Like, he don't even say your city. He say your area, man. Like, it ain't really nothing shaking there. And I be like, what you mean? Like, I mean, in DC, like he straight go to say DC, it ain't nobody. Maryland ain't nobody. Even in Virginia, it ain't nobody. It ain't really no artist down there that's like shaking up the room right now. You got household names like Glizzy, Wale, that's Fat Trail locked up. You got household names that's around, but speaking of right now, we ain't really got no real artists right now that's just like Curry and shit.
yo, without putting nobody down, but I'm just curious because certain niggas, and I talked to Moose about this, certain niggas are the blueprint.
Facts.
Granted, niggas is lit. Like Roddy, Tech niggas is lit.
Facts.
All homage to them. But like, do you feel like sometimes you get overlooked or like you've been out for too long almost where niggas forgot about you? Like, bro, come on, man. I'm still like, come on, let's not forget.
See, I only do that though, but when I do think like shit like that, I think it's cause I ain't changed my people, place, and things though. Damn. I be like, it's all cool and fine and dandy for it to be a new hot wave in the city. Cause it's like, it's always gonna be a new sheriff in town. Like you look at any city, it's always gonna be somebody that's catch a viral moment, get a record. So I don't never really be like, get too caught up more on that. I just be more so when they do be comparing me like that, I just be like, but bro, I'm bigger than this city. They can have that shit. Baltimore, I done already paid my way. I done earned enough respect. So of course a nigga that's rocking $1 million worth of jewelry now or sign $1 million deal, he gonna have it for the time. That's cool.
And like, but like you said though, almost, cause really, they bigger than the city.
They bigger than the city.
You even said like Tech, like
way bigger than the city.
Like, and there's nothing against Baltimore. It's just Roddy, like these niggas is way out of this world.
Out of here.
Yeah, so now I get, but I be because I was asking Moose because I'm like, yo, it's like.
And I be wanting Roddy, but I be saying another reason why I be saying Tech and them bigger and they should go now, right? Because they at their peak where they on fire, right? I've been at that peak like 3-4 years ago, right? And lost everybody procrastinating.
Damn.
So if it was 8 of us, it was down to 2 of us. From just like jail to dying. Not really nobody went out on no sad shit, told or nothing like that. Really just either a lot of jail time or just a little bit or dying.
And I know you're a real nigga. I know you're a street nigga. But honestly, having all that shit happen around you, bro, and not too long apart, how did that make you feel? Like, for real? Man to man.
Bro, I be really having to talk. I be talking to myself so much, bro. Lately, I be talking to myself, and I just be always lecturing to myself, for real. Like, it might be like a time where shit ain't going my way. But I just be always like, nah, that's what this shit about. I ain't signed up for shit. Like, God ain't really put you in position for shit to go every time your way. Sometimes you're going to have to go out your way and go in an uncomfortable stage. And that's what I've been telling myself lately, like, and it be my pops. It be dude like my pops around me, role models and shit, and like just
that nigga special.
Like he didn't tell me another thing. He didn't tell me like, son, like, look, you don't got all day. You a rapper. You feel what I'm saying? Like, fuck that street shit, what you was. Now you're a rapper. You've been doing it for years. You done made good money off of it, enough to employ people, motherfuckers around you. You gotta go for what was right. Not it's taking away from nobody else you know around you, but you got street dudes in the streets gonna be dudes in the streets. They ain't gonna see your vision, so they just might hold your vision up because you trying to do it with them, but you gonna run out of time. So with telling myself that, like looking at my son and already they're missing out on time with him, leaving him, looking at my mother, my brother, like everybody, like I'm a team person. I don't ever really be doing shit for myself. Like, even if the day of tomorrow I get a check for $100,000, I ain't looking at that check like it's mine. I'm looking at that shit like for the ones like that's in my corner, we good. That's where I be at with it.
Nah, for real, because you got niggas. I be telling specifically 7, like, you got niggas that's in your corner is like my whole like granted, I'm trying to get big from this, but at the same time, it be a part of my success is really trying to prove the niggas beside me right or prove me right so they can feel better, right? Like, cause it's like, if I'm doing this and we ain't really getting no real money from it,
right? I
could continue to sell you a dream, but now it's like I just want to prove to you that I'm right. You get what I'm saying?
And
so
that's what I want to do.
Exactly. It's like I just need to prove to my team
facts
that it's gonna happen.
Facts.
Because I can't keep selling y'all dreams.
But it ain't even more so that I want to prove it to them. It's just that I want to catch the last ones I got before reality sink in. You feel what I'm saying? And it's almost like I can't even like now how this shit is. You guilty by association. So if you ain't on this music shit as much as I'm on it, it's like it ain't no love lost, but I gotta love you from a distance. Cause now they judging your book by a cover. This guy right here, or say for instance with you and your friend, you can leave here and do other shit, but they with you every day doing this. They gonna go down with you with the other shit you doing from associating with you.
Nigga, I had one person on my team and I was like, yo, like I had to tell him like certain things we can't do. Like just dealing with each other in the
Facts.
team, you know what I'm saying? Because if something go wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
it
come to me. And that's going to trickle that. Like, people need to understand that. Like, bro, heavy be the head that wear the crown.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So even if outside of that, if I'm doing something outside and I'm just doing something crazy, or if they doing something crazy, going to come to me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Same. If I'm doing something crazy, going like, oh, damn, you work with him? Like,
yeah.
You know, and you're right.
Association.
No, you're right. You're guilty by association. Bro.
So it don't really be to prove him. It don't really be to prove him. It just be really to save him for real, bro.
See, but I think that's because you was in the, like, I came from the trenches.
Yeah.
But I would be lying if I was immersed in the trenches. I played ball. I went to school. You feel me? So I can understand for you. You lost a lot of close.
I lost a lot of people on like type tip, you know. But then I lost a lot of people that's just from neighborhood growing up that people don't even know that. You know what I mean? Like,
nah. So I can understand you saying to save them. For me, it's different. It's like I really want to, because I only got niggas.
You got people, you try and prove that the day of tomorrow, they ain't got to worry about getting booked or going to jail, but they
you
can
feed your family. I want you to be able to feed your family.
Fact. You got folks that basically the next 5-10 years, you ain't got to worry about them two things happening, but they the people like you still want to prove. See, me, I got friends like, bro, I want y'all to get on this, but it's like, I can't have y'all on this because financially, I ain't ready to be taking care of you, because
niggas ain't there yet.
Facts.
Really, to be honest.
Facts.
It take a lot to take care of your damn self. Like,
Facts.
So niggas see you lit and they be like, oh, now I got the jewelry. Like, bro, this is a part of work.
Yeah.
I can't take this off and get it you so you can live good. Nah, I need this so I can get in more rooms.
But at one point, I was doing that. Like, before I got locked up, I was doing that. And, like, all the guys I was doing it with, they died. You feel me? Like, all, like, my younger friends from my neighborhood and shit, I would always come out here. I already had a Sprinter van, and I would always just tell them niggas, like, man, just come on. Pack a couple outfits. If you ain't even got that, still come on. We meeting right here, just get in the Sprinter. We'll figure that shit out when we get down there. So I might come out here with about, like, he'll tell you, he used to get us down here, my man. He used to get us down here, and, like, ain't nobody need no money. Just for me to have, like, niggas out the harm's way, and like, have my guys with me, where so I look around, it just make me feel better as a person to look around and see, like, the guys around who I'm doing this shit for. Even if they don't doing nothing, but just like my comfort, my protection, just like my edge, just my more eyes for me. It just be feeling better to have the ones with me, my real friends with me.
For real.
But I went on house arrest when I got locked up, and everything went left. Within like 2 months, I lost like 5 friends. Like 5 day ones where I was like, before I got locked up with every day. All in like week span. Like shit just backfiring from just hood shit, reality. You feel me? So now I just be like, bro, I don't really be more so caught up on. I really be to the tip like now, I be trying to get new friends. It don't be that new friends to replace my old friends, but new friends that's on the right positivity and
like-minded individuals.
And like-minded that we can run up some money together, and I ain't got to worry about you once you leave me crashing out for a gun charge or nothing. No, because you gonna have to play a role. You got a role to play now. So that's why I be like, besides my friends, I be even like trying to bring other motherfuckers in that got vision that's I can relate to, that I know will stay down and have patience and trust the process with me with this shit.
Yo, Skola, I'm not even gonna lie. I was not expecting this conversation.
Facts.
This shit was great, bro. I appreciate you for pulling up. Are you making? Because we didn't even get a chance to talk about music. Are you making music right now?
Hell yeah.
What's going on? You just dropped something.
I just dropped an album called My Apologies. I got a single that's going stupid right now back home that I'm ready to start pushing down here called I Be Tripping. That shit going stupid. That shit viral.
How is the music career going now? Like,
it's good. I ain't gonna lie. It's good. Like I said, I know what I know now, so I ain't just wasting much money as I was then, wasting a lot of time as I was. I'm like properly strategizing and executing shit. And I ain't got too much baggage.
You still need 10 hours in the studio or it came down?
No, it came way down now. I might get in there for 3-4 hours, make 2 hard ass songs.
Isn't it crazy how looking at like back then where you was and like where you at now, it's like, man, I remember.
Yeah.
Or I remember when I wanted, for you, like, you probably like, I remember when I wanted this type of chain. Look at it.
Facts. Hell yeah.
Damn. That's crazy, bro. Well, all love, bro.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
If I can support you in any way, bro, like on some real shit. Like,
likewise, though, for sure.
Because I'm not going to lie, bro, like, I grind for this, bro.
Fact, I see you.
Like,
you ain't got to tell me.
And niggas, I'm not going to lie, like, niggas like you, Tech, Roddy, Jake, in the city,
not to cut you off, but it'd be a lot of people want to interview me, but I'm more like about like how serious you take your shit too.
Yeah, you supposed to.
I ain't no nigga just straight anybody that's doing interviews like, oh, I want to do an interview and jumping on it. I'm gonna watch a couple of the shit, probably seeing what you said or asked, and be like, no, this ain't no platform I want to be associated with.
And you know it's crazy that we on that topic, bro. I promise you about to wrap up. But you are judged by the work that you put in.
Facts.
Before I got to this level, I used to always look like, man, niggas be dick riding. Niggas only fuck with the same niggas.
You judge by the work you put in.
They only fuck with the same niggas because that's the caliber they on.
Facts.
So of course I'm gonna go to Funk Flex.
Facts.
So if I'm doing freestyles, I'm a little platform. Yeah, I'm growing, but I gotta put Funk Flex been doing this for 20 plus years. So his name is Stamp.
Stamp.
You feel me, bro? You've been working, keep working.
Facts.
So what happened was, but that's what I was about to say. Like, I see the interviews I'm doing now, and they're like, yeah, I did bigger artists, but I'm not gonna lie. I'd be lying to say like it feels good when I can get the people that mean something from our city, because I remember when I was just starting and everybody was talking about them. Mm-hmm. So to be able to sit with them, it's like, bro, nah, you deserve, you work hard for that.
Facts. So
I appreciate it, man, for real. I don't even got nothing else for the niggas that don't know, man. Let them know how to follow you and all that shit.
Follow me on YBS Skola SKOLA. Go get my new album I just dropped called My Apologies and turn into my new single, I Be Tripping. Baltimore, stand up. Shout out to all the young ones, the future, the ones doing their thing, who probably feel like don't nobody know you yet. Stay down, just keep believing in yourself. And don't get discouraged. Have your confidence when don't nobody even got confidence for you. Mm-hmm. Just keep going for real.
You know the fucking vibes. Mr. J Hill Podcast, YBS Skola. Listen, the shiners, nigga. This shit crazy. Niggas is still shining. You feel me?
For life.
It's a wrap. We out. Good shit, man. That was great.